Hello fellow Total Warriors, I am Zardar and welcome to another online battle from Warhammer 2. So this time we're playing as the Greenskins and we're up against the hard counter of the faction, which is the Tomb Kings, and we're gonna try and do our best to just pull off a good fight. So over here I get two Forest Goblin Spider Riders, one here and one on the other side. I also get the Mangy Marauders alongside the Death Grippers. Quite a nice mix from these guys. Poison from these ones, armor piercing from the other. Yeah, they're really doing well. Most of the targets they shoot, unless they get caught or get shot back, they really don't have that best of armor. They always tend to get destroyed pretty damn easily. So for the front line I get 3 units of Black Orcs, some Trolls over on this side. The Trolls regenerate and are quite sufficient at holding down targets. I was afraid he was gonna bring some chariots, which he obviously brought, as you can see here. That's the reason I brought these guys. And in the back line I get 2 Orc Carrier boys, just in case he brought any carrion, so I can beat them back. And one Rusty RR over here, the quite all usual. You never go into a fight without these guys, because they apply that armor sundering, which lowers the armor by 30, which is quite a nice pick. Some nasty Skulkers over here just to apply that smoke bomb, which is one of the best things that the Greenskins can field. It really can shut down any cavalry or any other unit, to be honest, because say for example that a Necrosphinx was present here. If it tried to get into one of my units, I just hit the smoke bomb and just target it down with all of my archers, and well, it's not gonna go down easily, but it will go down. Over here has my leadership Wurzak and 2 Goblin Big Bosses as bodyguard. He's got the Wag, he's got the Effigy, and he also got the Fish of Gork to apply some melee attack and melee defense, and also the Here We Go, which is an area of effect. Quite an excellent skill. So for my enemy, he's got 2 Tomb Scorpions, as you can see, a mix of Tomb Guard and Skeleton Warriors, 2 Sapti to back up his formation, and some 2 chariots over here, skeleton chariots, along with 2 Nehekara horsemen. As you can see, quite decent melee combatants, these guys. And Cetra on his chariot. And what kind of magic did he bring? Usirian's Incantation of Vengeance and Nero's Incantation of Protection, standard stuff. Jaff's Incantation of Cursed Blades, quite an excellent pick. And the other ones are just basic stuff, not basic, the things that he always got, the standard skills, I mean. Anyway, let's get this fight down on the road. I send my guys over to the main fight for my Black Orcs to engage, although it's not gonna go too well for me. Over here I see that he's gonna try to collapse into my back line and to my Black Orcs. That's why I will send my my Trolls over here just to hold him down. I drop the Effigy of the Git, so I'm gonna try to target him down. I'm sending my Goblin Spider Riders over here just to stop these Skeleton Chariots from getting into the back line of mine. That's why these guys are coming. And overall I'm gonna try to hit him with a smoke bomb. I also hit the Wag over here, quite a little bit late, because I was just he caught me off guard. He really came quite offensively on this side over here, so I wasn't quick enough to hit the Wag. I know, I'm sorry, I tend to do that, I always mess up, but overall we did fine. So over here, as you can see, the Skeleton Chariots are getting destroyed. The Tomb Scorpion over here is really doing some work against my nasty Skulkers, but yeah, Wurzak and his Goblin Big Bosses are really trying to get into Cetra over here. They're not doing it that well. He's not really they're not really able to get through that. The only damage he has been inflicted has come from these guys and perhaps that Goblin Big Boss over here. The front line is not going that well. Those Black Orcs over here got trampled by the combined forces of 2 Usabti and Tomb Guard with some skeletons. It didn't go really well over here, and from this side my Black Orcs are actually suffering quite some heavy damage due to the presence of Cetra over here and his Tomb Scorpions. So he's now gonna try to get into my back line. Good thing I got my mobile firing range over here, just trying to pick this guy off. I'm gonna turn all of my archers trying to shoot this Tomb Scorpion down. Good thing I got them spread all over the place. This is the way to go, always have your archers spread. And over here it's actually going quite well for us at the moment. As soon as all of these forces arrive over here, well, it's not gonna end well. Some of my forces are are coming back from retreating. I'm gonna soon try to get them over here. So now he's got the second Tomb Scorpion at full health back here, which is gonna be a mess to handle. I'm trying to get the Nasty Skulkers on top of these Tomb Scorpion, and actually on one-on-one the Nasty Skulkers, if you can believe it or not, if you wanna, feel free to check it out, they can defeat the Tomb Scorpion in 1v1. I don't know how, but they actually can, probably because of actually I don't know how, but they can. Over here some Black Orcs are coming back, so I'm gonna try to get them on top of the Tomb Scorpion, just buy enough time for these Orc Arab boys to come back. One Tomb Scorpion is down. I'm targeting the other one. As you can see, if he tries to go after my archers, I'm just gonna drop some Mangy Marauders on him, just to slow him down so these guys can come back, because I really need their debuff anytime soon. Back here the fight is not going that well. As you can see, Wurzag is just got destroyed, because all I had here was just one troll and one Black Orc back here. And as soon as that front collapsed, he brought all of his troops all over on this place, and they completely decimated everything in their path. So Wurzag is no more. Good thing he didn't even die, at least, because that applies, I think, an even bigger bonus, or if he gets off the map it's still the same. I really don't know. Over back here, I'm just cross-firing the Tomb Scorpion. I got the Goblin Big Boss one that has retreated and came back to go after this guy. He still got a lot of health points actually left, but those are a lot of tiny damage sticks that he's taking over there by all of these squadrons. And yeah, this is going really well so far. Not well actually. Look at the bounce of power, it's actually against my favor. He even summoned some Ushabti, which it's not gonna go well. Like, I got the Tomb Scorpion trying to kill, I got these ones over here. Anytime soon this whole pocket is gonna try and come after me, because my Black Orcs over here are not gonna be able to hold back against Cetra and all of these Ushabti and Tomb Guard and Skeleton Warriors. So yeah, things are not looking really good. So over here I'm just gonna send the trolls to actually try and beat those Ushabti. They're not gonna do much. Actually they took really shit, they actually gave them the business, as you can see over here. The Tomb Scorpion is almost going down. Nasty Skulkers over here have come back. I don't know if they get the smoke bomb up yet. Alright, that Tomb Scorpion is actually coming back now. It's not gonna keep chasing the Rusty Arrows, which is gonna give them the chance to come back. So over here Cetra went a little bit offensive. I immediately took notice of that he was a clear target, and I sent my Mangy Marauders along with the Death Creepers to target him down. And as you can see, he's not gonna be able to escape. I'm just gonna pull my guys over here, just keep applying pressure on him, and I'm gonna give it all and try to get Cetra destroyed. And as you can see, he's only 100 points left, and down he goes. So the bounce of power comes back into the middle. Actually it's a little bit in against my favor, but still it's a lot better than it used to be. Back here my Black Orcs are the only thing that are holding this tide back. At least now Cetra is gone and he's not gonna be bothering me with that stupid chariot anymore. Back here though, the Nasty Skulkers, they just dropped their smoke bomb, as you can see, reducement in speed, so these guys are not going anywhere. And I get all of my archers over here trying to get them, try to pick them apart. Over here I get the charge with the Spider Riders and the Wolf and the Mangy Marauders. I was just trying to stop them from arriving on my Orc Arab boys here, because I need all of these three guys. Actually, where's the third one? Oh, I don't know where he is. Yeah, I only get 2 archers. Yeah, I'm trying to destroy that Tomb Scorpion, who's left with only 700 points. These Ushabti are just gonna disintegrate anytime soon. Just, yep, 50 points left, and down they go. So he manages to get back onto my Orc Arab boys, but I'm just gonna ignore him for the moment. That Tomb Scorpion is gonna start to disintegrate itself. The bounce of power back against my favor, it's not really doing that well. He finally remembered of some forgotten Ushabti back there, and yeah, my Black Orcs are not gonna have an easy time against that. I try to pull out. I'm just gonna send these guys over, the Orc Arab boys, to shoot that Tomb Scorpion, which is going the wrong way. He hasn't noticed that he's over chasing for no reason. I'm trying to just get some cycle charges over here, just to keep these guys close to the Black Orcs and away from my archers. Bounce of power just keeps dropping against my favor. Now it's now it's coming a little bit back, and that's because these archers have come back. This guy hasn't gotten notice of where he is going. Okay, now it's back against my favor. Probably my Black Orcs wavered. Yep, you see the bounce of power is just keep getting back and forth. So over here I'm just trying to get cycle charges. This is all I do, just trying to soften up the ranks over here, so I give a chance to my Black Orcs to get back into the fight. Obviously they're not gonna do that anytime soon. The bounce of power again drops against my favor. At least now I have some archers which I'm gonna target the Ushabti down. Unfortunately there's no rusty arrows on the map, which would help me a lot with their thick armor over there. I see that he's gonna try to go after my archers. I can't allow that to happen, so I'm just going in with the Death Creepers, just trying to stop them, although some of the Ushabti are still gonna try make it pass through. I send also the Mangy Marauders onto this Tomb Guard, and yeah, things have come back into the middle. That's because these Black Orcs have gotten into the fight. He was actually crying, not crying, he was actually telling me at the end of the combat, where the hell is my, he was messaging me, where the hell is my massive rout, my, because the Greenskins tend to do that, being left with so few left forces, it usually is not gonna end well, but he doesn't realize that he's got really low troops as well, so it's not, it's really close. And yeah, the Ushabti over here are getting destroyed. Still 9 models alive though, that's quite a lot, even for 10% or even less health. The Death Creepers are doing an excellent job applying poison. As you can see, their stats are going down, and their leadership is really tanking at the moment. It's going -30, so that crumbling is a lot harder to manage. Unfortunately, the Orc boys have retreated, but I think they're gonna be coming back, because yeah, that's why I love Greenskins. If you just check the bounce of power for the last minutes over here, it keeps going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But I think this is the time that I finally get a hold of it. I get the charge here with the Mangy Marauders on the Ushabti. I know it's not gonna do much, I just need to keep them pinned down over here. They are finally going down. The bounce of power is massively in my favor. And here my Death Creepers are coming back. The first time that the bounce of power is actually in my favor, and now it's going back. It's going against my favor. This is not looking good. So Black Orcs have wavered. My Orc boys are keep shooting into the back of this Tomb Guard. Unfortunately, I don't know what the hell I was doing here. I didn't get a clean charge, but still, 33 Tomb Guards still alive is not an easy thing to handle. That's why I'm just trying to get the Death Creepers back so I can get a clean charge, because I know these guys will just keep shooting. It's not a big deal. As soon as he turns to go after my Orc boys here, I'm just gonna give the order to charge, and as you can see, this is gonna be the final glory, final hour of glory, and let's see this. And boom, I did freaking manage to get a charge, and this is how I won. And yeah, that was a freaking sick fight, guys, because the bounce of power just kept going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Obviously I did a lot of mistakes in this map, like Wurzak and Goblin Big Bosses should not have been that offensive. I should have halted all this tithe with I should have played a little bit more defensively, just kept my head more clean, my brain more more yeah, you know what I mean. Anyway, English too hard. Yeah, I could have just went a little bit more defensive, just making sure the trolls would be wherever the chariots would be, just hitting my smoke bombs, and just just not going full balls deep like I did, and just stretched my small army all over the place, which gave the advantage on my enemy to just gangbang some of the Black Orcs with quite ease. Because look at the kills of this Black Orc and look at the kills of the other two. They could have all gotten the same amount, or at least close, if I was a little bit more careful. But nonetheless, we did well. Like a lot of kills on the Black Orcs over here. Not that many overall. I don't know what the hell happened. Probably because he wasn't high on models, as you can see. Nehekara Horsemen, Skeleton Chariots, Ushabti and 2 Tomb Scorpions, etc. And the rest is like a few men, which most likely all got killed by the Black Orcs. Quite a nice build from my opponent. it was really quite hard to handle, but overall I managed to win in the end with just keeping my head straight and just never give in to defeat. I just kept fighting till the bitter end, and I managed to pull through. And yeah, that's how it went. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed, guys. Feel free to leave a like or a comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.